Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the fan club. We have a crazy episode for you guys. These are some spoilers, rumors, fan theories, if you will. I gotta shout out the homie Byron Weaver. He sent them over and oh man, we have so much stuff to break down. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Reddit user the Rev1HD posted, Void Knight's helmet at the end of the episode lay destroyed on the floor after an explosion seemingly killed him off at Dino. This led people to believe that Void Knight is gone, but I don't think that is the case. If Void Knight was destroyed, his helmet would not be laying on the floor of his lair. It would be at Dino. This means that Void Knight barely survived the explosion and is somehow still alive. Why this is important will be what leads up to Season 2 and ties somewhat into the Sentai series. Zato has recognized Void Knight's armor as something familiar to him. He's seen it in the past but cannot remember where. My theory is that Ravcon, as we have seen it in the past, have a history of experimentation. Said experimentation went wrong, releasing sporks upon the planet. With their soldiers heavily outnumbered, instead of learning from past mistakes, they decided to make a sentient armored knight to fight alongside their soldiers in battle. One of great power. It will be fueled by hatred, which scientists infuse with their hatred for the beast to increase its power. Ooh, I kind of like that. It was said, however, that the armor could merge with the host and use their hatred to help increase the power tenfold. However, after a few test runs, the armor proved far too dangerous and was left inactive. We then fast forward to something happening with Amelia's parents. She doesn't know where they went to, but often clings on to hope following their disappearance. It could be that they were captured by alien beings who began to run test runs. I actually heard that before a few times, like the aliens, always that. When in doubt, go to aliens. They modified Amelia's mother with alien DNA as she became a centaur being. Then they renamed her Santaura. Upon their travels, they found Void Knight's armor amongst the ruins of Ravcon. They decided to steal it and use it for personal gain. Amelia's father saw the armor as his means of escaping and fleeing to Earth with his wife. He manages to somehow break free and get into the armor. Said armor began to become more and more powerful as his hatred for the aliens for what they did to him and his wife grew more and more. He breaks out and they crash land back on Earth. However, Santaura is in a comatose state. By this stage, the armor is beginning to corrupt his mind. He takes her to Area 61, a safe area he became aware of through Amelia's grandfather that would be safe to hide from the general public in their current state while he found the cure. He places Santaura in a cryogenic chamber in hopes of healing her. However, his anger has reached intense levels as he grieves for his wife, and the armor fully corrupts him. He is now obsessed with bringing his wife back, and by any means. Man, this guy is going nuts. I absolutely love this. I'm not even done yet, and I just want to say that this Reddit user is the absolute best, because I've had a few of these ideas. We've talked about 1,001 different ways to put it together. Few of my ideas that I have are kind of with this, but then he goes completely in a different way when he starts talking about with the DNA side, where she gets corrupted and became a centaur being beforehand. Like that's kind of fun, bro, man. Let's get back into it. Shout out, dude. Now I know what you're gonna say. Void Knight and Amelia squared off during the final episode while she was unmorphed and he didn't recognize him. You have to remember that they've been missing for a very long time and their daughter has grown up. Not only by that, but at this stage, Void Knight is very much in control of this situation. Amelia's father is basically gone. That is until that explosion happened at the end of the episode. Now I feel things will begin to slowly change. Oh man, I get where he's going now. This is so legit. With the armored damage, Void Knight will attempt to repair himself in season 2, but because the armor is damaged, his hold on Amelia's father won't be as strong as before, and he attempts to fight back. A lot of reveals will begin to happen in him in season 2 with the eventual split of Amelia's father and Void Knight into two separate beings. Void Knight, having the ability to be a sentient, would see him as a weakness and discard of him. Perhaps if they even wanted a huge grand finale to Power Rangers Dino Fury, they would have Void Knight find Lord Zed, who is the most furious he has ever been, and decides to become one with him to become the greatest threat to Rangers have ever faced? Question mark? Oh man, I love this guy. Whoever he is, man, you're awesome. You're a genius. We love you here on the fan club, bro. Anytime you want to come talk, you hit me up in the comments. Jeez, you're great. And then he finishes off. That's if they decide to bring Zed back. That could be one plan of action. As for now, I feel like the damage done to Void Knight at the end of season 1 will be his downfall in season 2, with a lot of questions finally being answered. Yes, I agree. This guy just did a great job, and I don't really even want to pick apart like fully what he said, because with these things, he lists this as a spoilers, but I'm gonna say kind of like rumors, leaks, things that could happen. And a lot of it does make sense. Like, we know that Amelia's parent, like, it only makes sense that Void Knight is her father. Like, now it's just about how we get there. And I actually really agree with this man's theories. I think they're cool. What do you guys think? Let's shout out Byron again for sending me this over, and shout out the Rev1HD on Reddit. Yo, you're cool, man. We like you. This was dope. Thank you guys so much for sending me this awesome stuff in. We have a blast with it. We love you guys. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and also hit that notification bell to stay in the algorithm. Do you guys support the fan club? You want to help us make our next episode and keep this show running? Well, check out our brand new fan club t-shirts. These are on our Square site. Go check that out. Go check us out on all social media platforms. And thank you for rocking with us, guys.